All right, I'm stuck at $20,000 a week and I'm going to be breaking down exactly how I'm going to be fixing it and scaling past it. So the first thing is I asked myself, can we take on more clients without the fulfillment breaking? And the answer was yes. I spent all the last month optimizing delivery to become the best in the game, and the results speak for themselves, right? We're getting insane client results, an insane quantity of them. And this is like literally probably a fifth of the folder on Google Drive of them. Can we take more sales calls without sales breaking? Yes. Can we take on more leads without appointment setting breaking? Yes. Okay, cool. So now we know that it's time to scale the top of funnel. And so I was thinking about it, right? I'm 16. I live at home. My parents cook for me. And so realistically, I could have $0 to my name and I'd be equivalent to most kids my age anyway. Like, it's not really a big deal if I lose everything. So to hit that 100K a month mark and to hit that, 30K, 40K, 50K a week, I'm down to literally spend 50K this month, right? Like, I'm literally down. I don't care. It's just numbers to me at this point. So at this point, we're going to reinvest $50,000 this month in the business to hit 100K a month, because if we do it this month, then we can start doing it the next month. And so we're doing this across 3 different planes. The first plane is paid ads. So we're going to be vertically scaling all our creatives by 20% weekly. Now, I want to say this is too slow. So I'm going to change this to every 2 days. It's a bit more risky, but hey, higher risk, higher reward. So we're going to be scaling all creatives by 20% every 2 days. So if we're running a creative at, let's just say $50 a day, then 10% of that is $5, 20% is $10. So we'll basically be increasing it to $60 right after that, and then we'll increase by another 20% and another 20%. And this is kind of slower because vertically scaling is more risky. So where I'm putting a lot of emphasis is into horizontally scaling, where we're taking the winning creatives and we're remaking different versions of them. Okay, I made my last video breaking down 2 of the ads we're literally going to be running to cash collect $100,000 in the month of July. And so yeah, $250 a day we're looking to scale horizontally. And so we're running a HSO ad for quick cash. This is just like a DM ad where there's like hook, story, offer. It's like what Charlie Morgan runs. It's like a guarantee style ad. Then we have the AIDA ad. So these are like the really unique ads that we're running. Now, a lot of people find it really hard to use this copywriting framework, AIDA. And the reason why is because it is hard. But for me, I target coaches. And so it's a really competitive market, right? And you need to be literally the best with ads to even succeed remotely. So we really need to put a lot of focus into these. If you see this mess right behind me right here, this was me and my COO yesterday planning out some new creatives. We planned out this one right here that we're going to be running, and I'm really confident in that one. I think it's going to cook. So I'm actually going to be building it after this video. Honestly, let me know if you guys want to have like a video of me literally making the ad whilst filming it and just breaking down the entire process. I could make a video where it's like breaking down the entire process of making a winning ad. That's actually a sick idea. Anyway, from here, we're then going into organic. Now, organic is really important because what I realized was that everyone who crushes it, okay? I'm talking like multiple 7 figures a month plus, right? I only know one guy who doesn't have like a big organic presence who's doing multi 7 figures a month, right? So to get to 1 million a month, 2 million a month, 3 million a month, 5 million a month, we really need to start building this organic foundation now and not get results from it, but to have that for when it's time to go after that multi 7 figure month. So we're looking to output 2 videos per day on Instagram, daily YouTube videos, which I've already been doing. You can see this is day 26 now of daily YouTube videos. And in addition to that, we hired a $6K a month creative director to kind of increase our exposure, to help us out on this front with things, just because we're too busy and we need more talent. Talent's a big thing with where we're at. And then in terms of the systems side of things, we built out a really aggressive CSM system where this is just a few, it's the most I can fit in the screenshot, but it basically gives us an overview of every single client, where they're at with things, what their progress is, any notes, and then like the date onboarded. And so our CSM, we just hired a CSM as well. He's just going to be going through this, looking at people, what they're doing, where they're at. Oh, this person's not started. All right, let me send a message in their channel on Discord and see what's up. Okay, cool. From there, we want to view exactly how much every client owes and when, because you're probably not thinking about this. I didn't realize it, but yesterday when I checked, we had 20K in overdue payments, right? That's literally nearly a quarter of our goal. So we had 20K in overdue payments that we just didn't know about because we weren't really tracking it closely. And so next thing is having like an entire financial system built out. So I kind of made the baseline myself just to get the ball rolling last night. I was staying up till like 2 a.m. doing it, but we are hiring someone to like build out our entire backend, our entire spreadsheets, systems, automations, etc. Because literally we would have a quarter basically of our goal already done like that if we had kind of just collected the overdue payments. So this is going to be really important like infrastructure to have. And from there, we're going to basically have automated messages to collect the cash. And we're also going to have like a notification for anyone who's needing to upsell. So basically you can see here the payment and period. And the end date, right? So when we input the start date, it'll automatically populate the end date here. So we know when a client is ending, and when it's in that last month, it will give us a notification so we can start, nurturing them even more so they can be upsold. We can use like, the upsell framework where you just start casually mentioning how far they've came, right? So you should basically just use BAB, which is like a copywriting framework, but you can talk about where they were before, where they are now, and how your work bridged the gap. And just casually, you could be like, bro, like, it's crazy. I'm just thinking about it. When you came to us, you were making like 5K a month, and now you're at 50, bro. I'm honestly really proud of you. And just like talking stuff like that, making them excited, making them happy, and making them realize that before and after, the reason they got there was because of your solution that bridged that gap for them. And we want to end this month with 50K a month in back-end revenue, because it's much easier to have back-end revenue, and also it means you can take more risk because you know how much is coming through. It means you can do things like, look, I'm ready to just pop 50K right back into the business. And I know in the future this is going to be small numbers, $50,000. Like this will be a day at some point. Anyway, that's a breakdown of how I'm going to basically stop being plateaued at 20K a week, which I've been at for probably the last, I'd say month and a half, 2 months. We've just been stuck at 20K weeks, anywhere between 10 and 20K a week. Really, this graph shows we're really kind of like bouncing between 20K weeks. So yeah, this is how I'm fixing it. See you in the next video. Subscribe for daily videos like these, and comment below if you want me to make a video literally breaking down the process I'm going to go about to create a winning ad that will print us to $100,000 per month this month. See you in the next one. Subscribe. Peace.